Hello everyone, it's Jamie from MyPath. I wanted to share this video today to talk you through the newest downloadable drop-down day resource. As mentioned when I first released the Tyre Challenge, my intention is to have a number of these downloadable enterprise days that can be used for a range of year groups year on year. As I personally work in an 11 to 16 as a careers leader, my plan as it stands is to create 4 in total, one for year 7, one for year 8, one for year 9 and one for year 10, so students are exposed to different enterprise activities each year, other than in year 11 where we tend to focus on interview skills, transition activities and other priorities. So the second enterprise day I've created focuses on community projects. It links nicely with the PSHE curriculum and asks students to consider what change could be made in their local area. They're encouraged to consider what a community project actually is whilst developing their own ideas, considering staffing, funding and more, and I'll show you some of that in a minute. In a similar format to the Tyre Challenge, this resource kind of runs itself with videos introducing each activity, allowing non-career specialist staff to facilitate the activities without having to put any planning in prior to the event taking place. So if you were to purchase the package, one of the main things that it comes with is this student booklet. Now this booklet is completely printable. You print one per student for the challenge day. So as you move through the day, you'll see lots of different activities. Teaching staff or facilitating staff simply need to play the next video in the presentation, and I'll show you that in a moment, and that will directly link to the activities in the booklet so students know where they should be at any time during the day. As mentioned, this day kind of focuses on social issues, so students are encouraged to consider their area, what issues already exist and what issues could be tackled. They also look at what's already being done in the area, so it ties in really nicely with the PSHE curriculum. Alongside this, there's also activities around their strengths, their weaknesses, how to create a team. In line with the CDI's framework, there's also part of this that we've developed that looks at staffing, so what kind of staff would they have to have involved in their project. Alongside looking at raising finances, we thought it was really important that students considered how staff were recruited. So part of this, they will be writing job descriptions for the staff that they want to bring on board and also looking at their recruitment process. So a really nice feature of this package is the slides that accompany the booklet. This can be given to your teaching or facilitating staff either on the day or the day before or with a few days notice if you like to be nice. But simply they will go onto this slideshow, they'll look and see the period and the times that they should be using it. So this is set up based on a 5-hour day. It can be tweaked if you have 6 50-minute periods or something slightly different. But teachers will then know exactly what period they should be running this in and also what timings they'll be running this for. So using the introduction slide as an example, this worked for my school. We started at 9:05. This introduction slide alongside the activities that came with it should be finished at 9:15. You can see that in the bottom right hand corner. Once it gets to 9:15, the teacher would then move on to the next slide. Now throughout the day, these slides do follow along in the same format, meaning that students should be able to follow along with the activities with very little teacher input. It's really nice that teachers are able to focus on helping students, managing behaviour and making themselves sort of known, building a presence in the classroom, rather than worrying about the delivery of some potentially quite complicated careers content. We found whilst running it in our school, and I know people have had similar experiences in the Tyre Challenge, that some staff that aren't normally on board find that these kind of challenges allow them to get more on board and to understand what careers is all about, start to get excited about some of these concepts. Now these slides do actually go all the way through the day, right up until the guidance around preparing and delivering presentations, making sure that students are explicitly told how that's going to work, also making sure that students are aware of the need to be respectful and empathetic towards those that are maybe a little bit more nervous. Another thing that's in the package is some guidance for teachers for how to run the day. We know that although this is fairly self-explanatory, some teachers may be a little overwhelmed with the idea of getting involved with a careers day, particularly based on the fact that they're likely to be spending the entire day with one class. So there is a short guidance document that you can send to them to help them out. This document gives teachers some guidance around what the day is about, what their sort of responsibilities are, and also to make sure they understand how to use the resources. There is a page that explicitly tells them how to use the slides, so they should be able to find it nice and easy to click onto a video, play the activity and stay at the right timings to keep the day flowing. So this Enterprise Day is currently available for purchase alongside the Tyre Challenge Enterprise Day. I wanted these resources to save schools money in the long term, so once purchased, the resource can be used as many times as you like within one school. It can be used with multiple year groups, as many times as you like across a number of years. It's being sold through Creative Resources, who are absolute experts at dealing with schools' finance systems, meaning your school can order and pay for this however they like. The day is currently on sale for £125 plus VAT or £200 plus VAT when bought as a package with the Tyre Challenge. This means you're essentially getting 2 full Enterprise Days that you can use as many times as you like for £200 plus VAT. The link to the Creative Resources website is in the bio of this video, allowing you to click through and find out more or place an order. I'd also like to take this opportunity to say thank you to everyone in the careers space for the support so far. By purchasing any of the resources or watching the YouTube videos, sharing it with colleagues and peers, you're really allowing me to keep offering the free stuff and to develop it. Hopefully this will continue to grow and develop to help everyone out hitting these Gatsby benchmarks in a creative way that students seem to be enjoying. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to get in touch with me on the email on the screen now, or alternatively feel free to reach out to Creative Resources to speak to them.